there's no better feeling than working for your hometown team, trying to bring a trophy back here to Hamilton. But yeah, there's Hamilton. There's no better place to be.
There's an old saying that luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. For 27-year-old defensive and special teams quality control coach Matt Tolliver, luck was on his side when years of hard work and preparation afforded him the opportunity of a lifetime.
For me, to get it, it was just so humbling. It was one of those like special days where I was a video guy and I really just tried to make the most of that opportunity. And then, I mean, the next thing I know, yeah, I'm getting a call and yeah, we want you to take on a bigger role. And, you know, now I'm part of the coaching staff. And it happened quickly, and I definitely got lucky. So I was ready to assume a bigger role like that. I mean, I knew this is kind of what I'm called to do, what I want to do. Our whole organization, I mean, they took a leap of faith with me, and I just don't want to let them down, really.
You talk about passion to learn, passion about the game, passionate about the players. You know, he's not afraid of greatness, and he's done an amazing job of being an asset to our players. And he's a good counterbalance to me personality-wise, both in the meeting room and on the field. And I think he has a tremendous, tremendous future. He can go as far as he really wants to go, I believe.
You're the same age as some of your players, really, and you might even be younger than some of your players. What's that like when you step out on the field, transitioning from former player to now coach?
Well, I try to put in enough work so that I'm confident when I do make certain critiques, or when something's not right, then I have enough confidence to speak up and say, like, that's not it. And I think as I'm around the guys and, you know, as they understand what my role is and I understand what their role is, everyone we're just a team. So at the end of the day, we just want to win games. So, you know, whatever it kind of takes. If I need to say something, then I'll say something. If I need to sit back, then I sit back. As a kid, I had seasons tickets, so I was here every game. When Ozzie kicked it to send us to the Grey Cup in the snow, like I was there just jumping and cheering. It is a dream come true. I mean, I never really could have thought, like, yeah, this is where I'll be kind of down the line. But as it comes in, I try really not to think about it too much, try to stay grounded. I feel like if I start to focus on that aspect too much, then it'll take away from, you know, the preparation that goes into winning games. It's tough to win. Everyone around here is so good at making each other feel welcome, and communication is so great that, I mean, there's never really any pressure and everybody has the same goal, so you just get it done.
What's it been like coaching alongside Coach McPhee, considering he was your coach when you were in university and now he's your coworker?
I mean, Coach Deke has been around me for every milestone of my entire life. Him and my dad were friends as I was a young kid, and Deke actually held me when I was a baby. So, I mean, there's that, and then yeah, crossing paths at university, and then now crossing paths here. But I mean, he's awesome. Yeah, people around here call him my dad, and they call Jeff my uncle. So that's kind of the relationship that's there. Nothing but respect for him. He's such a loyal guy, and I know that, you know, even if he gets down on me or, you know, he's jumping me, I know it's always because he just wants me to be the best, and he wants me to, you know, to do things right. Always give me advice because he took a similar path too. He's a Hamilton guy who kind of got his foot in the door in coaching, and now he's, you know, 14 years later, he's still a Ticat. So anything he has to say, I'm always all ears listening.
What would you say is your ultimate goal as far as your career path?
Right now, I just want to be the best assistant special teams coach that there is in the CFL. I want to help our team win a championship. Down the road, personally for me, just continue to win and just learn and grow and network and be around people. What's the ultimate goal? Just to win more games than you lose, and win as many trophies and hat and t-shirt games as you can. This league, any league, whatever, just be the best at what I do.
What's with the backpack at practice?
Oh man, I get jerked for that. To be honest with you, the backpack is there because if you see, I'm in charge of running our scout teams. So when we need to have a certain look of an opponent, and we need certain body types and people there. To identify them, we put our little red beanie on them. So rather than running to the sideline and scrambling, I just put them in my backpack and keep them there. Playbooks, if we need to go over something, or if a diagram, they needed to see a visual diagram, then it's in the backpack. I do catch some heat for it, but it's Adidas, it's nice, it's comfortable, it's lightweight, and I think I'll keep it around for a little bit.
It's your thing.
It's my thing. Everything is a first, so there's always a learning curve with everything that I'm doing. Our first loss, that was like, okay, how do you deal with players off a loss? What's the mood and the tone of the office? Like, how do you adjust that? Going into your meeting, do you jump on guys for making mistakes, or do you just clean up the mistakes and like keep a positive vibe going forward? So learning that and learning how to take the temperature of a room and the temperature of the office, the way that I see it is that you're only going to be as good as the time that you put in. Like that's how I treat like game preparation and stuff. It's like a school project. Like you can write an essay in 20 minutes and hand it in, but if you take your time on it and really look over it and kind of really be critical about it, then you're going to put forth your best work. So that's how I kind of try to treat this.